early this morning. I'm on the banks of the local River Ouse. It's around about 6 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. It's an absolute gorgeous morning. The sun's up. There's hardly a cloud in the sky, a few wispy ones across the back there. Absolute beautiful morning to be out. You see, I'm fishing the pole today, trying something just a little bit different. I'm actually fishing expander pellets. Something I did a few years ago, a bit further along. We had a few skimmers then when times were a bit tough, and you knew the fish were there, but you're struggling, and it sort of picked out the odd better fish. Well, at the moment there's a lot of skimmers and hybrids in the river system around here, so I thought it's an ideal time to try it, just to see how the fish respond. They might like it, they might not, you just never know. So I've been fishing around about 10 or 15 minutes. I've had a couple of small hybrids, which I thought what might start first. Well, hopefully, if they are around, some of the odd bit better skimmers might move in as the session progresses. I'm not out for long, only out for a few hours. So it's Sunday morning, it's just nice to be out and about, it's gorgeous. So what I'll do, I'll just give this a couple of few seconds more, just to see if there's anything there. And we'll bring the rig back, show you what we're doing. Fishing out about 13 metres. It's around about 16 foot deep. So it's top 5. The river doesn't move a lot here. When it does, sometimes you might need a bit longer line, but fishing how I am today, it's perfect. So I've got an 012, it's by a Silk Shop main line, and I've got an 09 6" of the same hook length. And like I say, I'm fishing a 2 gram float, so I've got all of it there. I've got a few droppers, size 16 hook, and up the end where it matters, we've got a nice long slim Dino long bream float. Chose this today for 2 reasons. One, for the length of it, and also for the slimness of the body. The deeper water, it's nice long fine stem, sensitive tip with a slim body. For fishing the pellet, I can lift and drop the float just like I would on a commercial. Onto the actual elastic, I've got a soft set number 6 pure latex with a crow's foot there. Should the river start to run a little tiny bit, I've got a secondary rig, which again is the same 012, but this time it's a bodied float, which is Dino club float. It's wire stem, so if it does start to move a little tiny bit, I can hold it back. And with that, I've got a MIDI 6 to 8 latex. Everything else is the same. On the ground bait front, so I'm fishing the pellet. I've tailored the mix to suit. What I did, I mixed up a bag with a Bait Tech F1 ground bait mix, which is packed full of ground expander pellets, sweet fish meals, something I found would be perfect for today. But I've also added, to darken the mix off, a third of a bag of the Pro Natural Dark. So as you can see there, we've got a nice dark mix, perfect suit the clarity of the water. And in that, I've put a couple of handfuls of expander pellets, which I've got 2 sorts here. Both of them with a 4mm Bait Tech expands. That's the natural sort there. But what I've done with this one is actually, when I pump the pellets, is drain the water off and add a good dollop of the juice, just to sweeten them up a little tiny bit. I've also got a few maggots just in case it gets tough and I'm not getting any fish. And I've also got some sweet corn, which I can alternate between the pellets if there is one or two bit better fish out there. So what we'll do, without further ado, we'll get back out there, see what happens. So just hook the pellet exactly like I would normally, size 16. That's there. And with the water not moving as it is, I can actually lift and drop the pellet just like you would on a commercial. So what I'm doing is just lowering the rig in just below where the ground bait was cupped in, then just gently drag the rig back over the top of the ground bait just as the float settles. It's a shame the river isn't moving, because I'd like to have seen how the fish would have reacted actually running the pellet against them. But unfortunately, as is always, it's hardly moving at all. I think with the bit of movement that there is caused by the wind with the surface skim. We'll see. There's a lot of fish. There's a lot of fish rising, sort of what would be on the feeder line. But you never know, we'll give it a go. This is all I brought with me today, is the pole. So if the pellet doesn't work, like I say, we can swap to sweet corn. And if times do get tough, we can actually put the old faithful maggot on. So I can just lift over the top of the ground bait, just lift the whole float length out of the water and just gently drop it back down, exactly how you'd lift and drop if you were fishing the pellet on a commercial. There's a bite there. The bite came just as I lowered the rig down. There was a lift bite, held the float right up. Absolute beautiful morning. All it needs now is a few fish. So just lower the rig down just before the float cocks fully, and let's just drag the rig over the top where the ground bait is. Just there. So again, just lift, slowly lower the rig back down. Like commercial pellet fishing minus the F1s. There's a bite. That's a... no. Must have been foul hooked. Came straight off. A bit slime up the line. Oh dear. It's what we didn't want. Well, it just proves is the odd fish there. Hopefully, so as the session progresses, I'll keep cupping in the odd ball of ground bait. See how the fish respond. Small fish. Nice hybrid. Hook middle of the top lip. Beautiful fish on the pellet.